When an idea is struck and you entrust a group of people and a board of directors to take on board a large capital sum, you often find that capital sum being wilted away or disappearing or rediverted to something else. Today, it still exists, and it's a very important part for the dairy industry as a whole. Hi, I'm Jeff Kennett. I entered the Victorian Parliament in 1976, and there were two areas that caught the attention of most of my colleagues. One was the dairy industry, and the other was the egg industry, the fowl industry as we used to call it. And then over the passage of time, it came to our realisation that the dairy industry was going through a great deal of change. And that led us to the view to deregulate. And deregulation is often difficult because never does one solution suit all. And so the debates were very, very vigorous. The government changed in '99, and the incoming government under Steve Bracks and John Brumby as the Treasurer enacted the legislation that we fundamentally had worked for some time with the industry to put in place. One of the results of that deregulation was that the assets that had been held fundamentally by the government, we decided in part to transfer over to the industry, and that led to the establishment of the Gardiner Foundation per se. It was in those days a lot of money. It was $62 million. That fund has now grown to a corpus of $180 million. So it's grown 3 times the money that was handed over to the industry. It exists today, it's much healthier. It has continued to be well led by both the board and the administration, and the dairy industry in Victoria, which is the most senior and important in Australia, continues to benefit from this fund. I suppose with the passage of time and the introduction of new technology and new demands by the regulators, federal and state, it's terribly important that those who undertake leadership courses not only learn about technologies affecting, in this case, the dairy industry, good management principles, but also leadership principles as to how they might be able to advocate for the industry to other bodies, to governments, etc., or to other people within the agricultural industry per se. It's not easy, and at times it's very, very tough. So you need to start with a good education base. And that, in part, comes from what you learn on the farm, and then it's added to through courses that are provided by the Gardiner. So there is no substitute for good education.